If you're not amplifying, you're weakening. If you're not extraordinary, you will be eliminated. Hi, I'm Cynthia Lockrey from How To Communications. I've been working in public relations for over 20 years, and I want to share some insider tips with you to help you be a better communicator. So when I'm saying if you're not amplifying, you're weakening, what does that mean? Well, to amplify, you need to create content that disrupts, that makes noise, that makes people go, what did that say? You need to share it in a way that connects with your key audience. And most importantly, you have to do all of this with confidence. Confidence in what you're saying and confidence of knowing who it is you're talking to. So let's talk about audience. When I first started in public relations, I worked in government, and I thought my audience was everybody, all 400,000 residents, 2-year-olds to 95-year-olds. I created content that was pretty vanilla, pretty flat, because I was trying to speak to everybody. Because I worked in government, some of it got picked up because of the nature it was government. But I guarantee you, if I was a business owner or worked in the private sector, it wouldn't have gone anywhere. So by knowing your audience, it makes your job easier. Trust me. For example, I worked on a project that changed everything, and it was the aha light bulb moment of, this is what happens when you know your audience. I was working for a children's attraction that was a pay-per-use. And so it really is about getting people in the door and monetary transactions. And what we found was that the number one person who made the decision about whether or not the kids came to this attraction were mothers ages 25 to 40 with a university or college education, making a family income of over $80,000 a year. And then we found within our city limits, they were within one area, geographical area. All of a sudden, I could visualize that person. I knew who the audience was. I could visualize having coffee with that woman. How do you talk to her? How does she receive information? What inspires her? What disrupts her in her day to go, what was that? Oh, I should find out more. And once I knew that audience, I could cut through all the noise. I could ignore how I need to communicate with a 70-year-old retired man or a teenager who's never going to a children's park. And it made things so much clearer. And guess what? Once we started doing that, revenue went up. We had more visitors. We were able to look outside of that geographical scope and duplicate for that same audience in different parts of the city, which allowed us to bring in more of that target audience, but from a broader area. So to recap, you need to know your audience because it's going to allow you to create content that disrupts and helps you cut through the noise. It's going to allow you to share in a way that's going to get the attention of your specific audience. And I promise you, you are going to have more confidence when you're creating your materials because you're going to know exactly who it is that you're communicating to. If you like this how-to tip, you're going to love the website and all the bundles, templates, tools on the website that's going to make your job easier. If you want to go out and hire a public relations person to do, for example, a press release, they're not even going to talk to you for under $1,000. And for that $1,000, you're only going to get a pitch for 2 or 3 media outlets with no guarantees. So to test out everything I talked about, I want you to get the free download of how to write a press release the media will actually read. This download, I want to know from you, it's going to give you clarity on who it is your audience is. It's going to be implemented very easily, and it's also going to give you the confidence you need. Why is this important? Because when you have confidence as a communicator, it's going to allow you to break through and connect with your audience. It's going to let people see you as a leader. And most importantly, people are going to stand up and take notice as you as a professional and a person. Because all of a sudden, you're going to communicate in a whole different way. So after you download How You Write a Press Release, the media will actually read, I want you to check in with me. I want to hear, how is it working for you? Were you able to tell your story with more clarity? Were you able to connect better with your audience because you could write a story that resonates with them? And do you have more confidence in your abilities as a communicator? I want to hear from you. So comment below. Tell me your thoughts on how to write a press release the media will actually read. And if you want more great tips and advice, go sign up for more free advice. And here's the link right there. Check it out so we can continue the conversation.